anchored in hand. Got the stern anchor out. We've got the other anchor out. We've got a main anchor out that way. We've got about 40, including the bridle, there's probably about 40 metres of chain. It's 10 mil chain, short link, and on the end of it is a 20 kilo Rockner Vulcan. And then on the end of this here is 14 mil 3-strand nylon, and that's again probably about 40 metres long. We've got a little bit on board, so we've got about probably nearly say 10 metres, so probably we've got 30 metres out the back there, and that's on a Fortress. So we'll go and have a look. What we're going to do anyway is jump in the water, and we're going to go and have a look at the anchors. Alright, fins are on, let's go check it out. So here you can see the stern line getting quite slack. You can see it coming up now and getting taut. And that's with the surge. As the surge comes in and out, you can see Spirit's coming backwards now. It's moving back. That stern anchor goes slack. And that's the reason why we use this 3-strand. Obviously don't have the ability to carry chain for a stern anchor. So you've got to have something that's got a lot of give. And the 3-strand nylon is a really good line for that. Super elasticity. So a lot of give, and which brings the boat up nice and slowly. It doesn't act as a big shock, which is what you get if you use an old halyard or a braided line that doesn't have any stretch. So now we'll go down and have a look at the bow anchor. Our forward anchor. You can see the bridle coming off the bow here. We've got a really long bridle on Spirit. Each of these is about 20 feet long, each side. So it's 20 foot here and 20 foot on the other side. And it goes right down and creates a really long bridle, and that just helps Spirit sit really steady to the breeze. But if we're in shallow water, it just means that the bridle sits on the bottom sometimes. So here we go, we'll go down the chain. And first thing is I'll just show you a little bit of the bridle. And then we'll swim 40 metres out the front of the boat, out that direction, and we'll find the anchor. See the stainless steel quick release. That makes it really easy for cloudier, and you can see the small Dyneema loop that I've put. Now I put one of those Dyneema loops every 10 metres on the chain, and they're our markings. So when we let the chain out, we either let out 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or 60 metres, intervals of 10 metres. We always put way too much chain than we need. And because we don't like to worry about the boat and whether she's going to drag. That's the whole reason we carry a lot of chain, is to secure the boat, so you may as well use it. But those Dyneema loops have worked out really well as markings. They don't come off, and this is their second season now. We use them quite intensively, and they've worked out really well. The stainless steel clip's great. It allows Cloudier to clip it on really fast and then to get the weight off the gypsy of the windlass and to put it onto the bridle. And the whole system works really well. I'm super happy with it.
beautiful morning in Giliasahan. It's lovely here. Look at that sunrise, it's spectacular. And I'm up early, like normal. I normally get up about 5:30 or 6. But yesterday I made these rope loops. I wanted to replace the old ones. There's nothing wrong with them, they're still good. They're looking a bit tatty because they sit in the bottom of the chain locker and get rusty and look a bit crap. But I just wanted to replace them. Had a bit of time. We're on board. So I've made them a little bit shorter. You can see they're a little bit smaller. And I'm also stitching them. I ended up having to put cable ties. If you have a look around the others, these ones I'm just stitching. So I'll just cut that and then I'll melt it. And I don't know if you can see here, but I've melted it there. And that's enough just to hold it and to keep it attached. And I'll put them, they'll go on every 10 metres. So these mark the chain, so we know that we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 metres out. And it makes it really easy. Claudia just clips the bridle onto this and then just lets the chain out. When she's picking the anchor up, she just releases the clip and then picks it up. And it's really good. The clip, we much prefer the clip because it's much more secure than a chain hook. And it's a lot easier, it's so easy. And if we're in really shallow water, our bridle sits on the bottom. Our bridle is it goes down about 5 metres. Okay, a really long bridle means the boat sits really steady to the breeze.